Good morning, YouTube! What is up, guys? Today we are doing the daily puzzle for October 11th. And it is Thursday, so it's gonna be a long one, I think. I'm not that sure yet. Alright, so what do we have? Um, we have this bishop, and what's this bishop doing right now? Well, it's kind of attacking two important squares of the king. And notice this can work really well with this queen. For instance, if this queen manages to somehow go to the back rank, right, through any of these squares, if the king moves to, well, it's forced to move to h7 after the check, we can just play queen h8 checkmate. It's as good as a rook, but a queen, it's as good as a rook on this 8th rank, but a queen here on c6 has many variations, many choices. If it was a rook here, it would only have one choice, but since it's a queen, it has many choices, right? That's one thing to look at. Another thing to look at is black's threat, right? Black also has a threat along with the second row here, and they're attacking this bishop, ready to almost checkmate. But we have this queen that's ready to defend that bishop, so I'd say we're cool. Now, notice, our objective here is to pretty much get this queen onto the 8th rank, right? So, if we're trying to do that, how do we accomplish it? You know, there are three options, right? There's A8, there's C8, and there's E8. All of which are being attacked by one of black's pieces. For instance, if we go to queen a8, it is defended by this queen. If we go to queen c8, it is defended by this bishop. If we go to queen e8, it is defended by the rook. Right? So all three options are pretty much voided at this point because black has key defenders. Now, what do we do about that? We have to kind of distract a defender. Well, we know we're not going to use this bishop because it has a key role in maintaining that important line for checkmate. We know that our queen wants to go to these three squares, so we don't want to, really attack another piece or distract it. This bishop can't really move. These pawns look pretty stuck. What about this rook? This rook, can it distract a piece? If we move horizontally, right, we're only attacking the rook and queen, which end up both defending once again, right? So a sacrifice, for instance, rook e1 makes no sense as it maintains that protection on e1 on e8, right? So our queen can no longer checkmate. How about if we move vertically? What I mean is rook c2. What we're doing is we're getting our rook to be attacked by all three pieces. And if one of them takes, which I think is forced, in fact, then notice the queen took here, then a8 is free. And that is solved. Let's go to the analysis. So if the queen takes, right, our queen goes to a8. I guess black can prolong it a little. Bishop c8, queen takes c8. But now, well, actually, yeah, this rook as well. My bad. Now the king has to go to h7, and now this queen, all it has to do is act like a rook. Just move to h8 and say checkmate. One magical word. And notice, let's see if we can go back a little. This rook, you might think, whoops. Okay, yeah, so you might think that this, queen can go wherever she wants. She doesn't have to take the rook, right? We're kind of forcing a fork. We're forcing a double attack. That's what's so cool about this move. Rook c2 is this like unimaginable sequence. And so if we go to analysis, if this queen moves, for instance, we'll just take the rook. If the rook captures, then we'll go to e8. And if the bishop captures, we'll go to c8. either of which will result in checkmate in a couple of moves and will guarantee a win. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that daily puzzle for today. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.